Have you landed on the ground?
Just feel like I'm floating. Just like a consciousness kind of floating.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Describe your surroundings.
I just went into the water. I see the bubbles, the water.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a body now? Look at yourself.
Yeah, I think I'm my mermaid self.
Beautiful. Describe yourself.
It's like I have like I don't know, like maybe blue hair.
Mm-hmm. The more you share, the more it'll start getting clearer and clearer. Trust yourself. Blue hair. Mm-hmm. Look at your eyes.
My eyes are kind of big, kind of like a, I don't know, maybe like a greenish color.
Mm-hmm. And your skin? Skin tone?
My skin tone kind of is like I want to say like like it depends on the way the light hits it. Could look magenta, or it could look blue like my hair, or it could be like purple.
Mm-hmm. What color is your tail?
Is the tail is like a silvery magenta.
Beautiful. Are you carrying anything with you? Wearing any jewelry, any crystals? Look at your hands as well.
Yes, I have a staff and it has the turquoise.
It has a turquoise. Beautiful. Wonderful. Describe your surroundings and let's see what you're doing here. Is there anyone else here with you?
I see like a golden door.
Is it under the water?
I
What do you think this door is and what do you want to do here?
feel like maybe I'm guarding the door.
Mm-hmm. Let's see you there. You're there now. Describe everything in detail. Are you inside or outside the door?
I feel like I'm guarding the door.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I'm supposed to go inside.
Mm-hmm. Is there anyone else there with you?
Mm-hmm. I feel like I have like my MER family is around.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Let's take a look at your more family. Describe who all are there.
I feel like they're on the other side of the door, so I feel
Hmm.
hesitant to go through the door because I'm supposed to be guarding it, almost to like protect them.
To protect them, okay?
Yes.
What are you protecting them from?
So like the negative energy that sometimes infringes on us, actually tries to infringe on us quite frequently. And mm, and from where I'm at guarding the door, I can sense that from there, um, and help to alleviate the infringements, like to transmute, yeah,
Okay.
transmute the waters
Mm-hmm.
from these infringements. That's
Mm-hmm. Has it ever happened in the past that that anything got through this door?
I feel like yes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the door is there now as like a safeguard.
Aha. Okay. It wasn't there earlier because it wasn't needed.
Um, I feel like we all used to be together, uh, exist like in harmony together.
Mm-hmm.
And now I feel that's like a sadness because I can't exist with them in that way because I have to like work to protect them.
Hmm. So, do you feel that your frequency and your state of being is different from your more family? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's like a guardian.
Mm-hmm. Let's go back into time, going back into time before all this happened. Going back into time when you were with your more family, you said now you need to be in a different way to guard them. Going back into time when you were one with them. You're back there now. Describe what you said, see, feel, and know.
Uh, it's it's just harmony, carefree. It's beautiful.
Are you with your mer family now?
Yes.
Who all do you have in your family? You can see, sense, feel them very clearly now. Describe them.
Um, my friend and her sister are there. I feel like you're there too.
Me? Beautiful. What do we look like?
It's like I'm kind of like a old one. Like not old, but like the elder. Um
Uh-huh.
and I watch all of you play, and it's so youthful and so beautiful.
Oh, that's
And
so beautiful. So in this time and space, since you're the elder, and are there many younger Mers? Is that what you see?
yeah, yeah, there's also babies, little I see mermen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they're very protective of the not not protective, but uh, just very kind of different in their energy, but very beautiful, very masculine, divine masculine.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Mhm.
And so what is your connection with the Mers that are playing there? As you see us there, what is your connection with us there in that time and space?
I feel like we're part of Atlantis.
Mm-hmm.
I can sense the vibration, the beauty, the harmony above the water. It like trickles down into the water.
Yes. How many Mers are there at this time that you're looking at? That you know?
Mm. I would say there's like about 12 and maybe 5 baby.
Mm, beautiful. What do I look like?
Kind of like my hair is like blue, and your hair is more like that magenta color.
Yes, that's what I was seeing as well. Uh-huh.
But your body is a different
What does it look like?
it's more of like a fluorescent, maybe. Like it changes colors, but very rainbowish,
Mm-hmm.
fluorescent, very shimmery, so beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. Mhm. Let's see what happens here in this time and space as you are here and you have a more family here as well. And you said there are 12 of them, so are they all of different colors or they all look alike? All the mermaids and the mermen?
The mermen seem to be more humanoid than the mermaids, like almost like more like features, and but then having the mer tail.
Okay.
And yeah, feel like there are a few differences with the mermaids, um but it's almost like, depending on your age, like it's like like the scale, the color of the scales change, or just depending, but most are like your hair, like a magenta. Some may be a lighter color, darker. And then the body is like kind of the same, like can change colors. But um I seem to have the most distinct kind of coloring than than anyone else, because I guess as an elder, I don't know. I don't know if that represents being an elder. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Hmm.
So the other 12 mermaids that you see, are they the same age?
Probably there's like maybe I'd say a range between 10 to 15 years differences.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
Similar age group. Beautiful.
Hmm.
Let's move the scene along to the next significant, important event you need to experience within this same lifetime. You're there now. You can see, sense, feel, and know everything very clearly. Describe where you are and what is going on.
It's like the water is shaking, almost like it feels like it's like an underwater kind of like earthquake or something happening.
Mm-hmm. Has this ever happened before?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Do you have anyone else with you where you are?
we're all there, and now I'm sensing there's even more mermaids and mermen, like even more of the families coming together now because it's almost like what's happening. It's kind of like nobody knows what's happening, so we want to all be close together to for safety, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Has a lot of time, I know that time doesn't really exist, but has a lot of time passed since you saw the first time the mermaids and the mermen? Are they older now?
I'm not sensing a lot of time has passed. I'm sensing
Mm-hmm.
maybe this is happening soon.
Okay. What happens is the water, you said you can feel tremors under the water, and all of the mermaids and mermen, the families are together. Describe everything that you're sensing, seeing, feeling. What is going on? What do you all do?
Everybody's swimming so fast. It's like uh, going in different directions, but staying in the same general areas, but moving so fast. Hmm, and I'm going through the waters, trying to use my staff to clear water because I'm thinking maybe it's maybe it's something that can be transmuted in the water or something. Um,
Mm-hmm. Move this
so
in along. What happens next? Keep moving along. Does that help clear the water and stop the tremors?
no, it's like the land is like starting to sink into the water.
Hmm.
It's like everything's like crashing down into the water. It's very scary.
Hmm. And so far in your lifetime here, as an elder and as a mermaids and the mermen, the mer families here, did you all ever explore life outside of the water, or did you all always stay within the waters?
We had the ability to go outside of the water at some point, but then it became kind of dangerous for us, and we chose to stay within the water mostly.
Why was it dangerous? Why did it become dangerous suddenly?
Okay, so the frequencies had changed. The frequency outside of the water had changed, and it was just this. It wasn't a good feeling. It was like it wasn't that harmony that I was explaining before on the land. It wasn't that anymore. And so we thought if we stayed in the water that we would be able to maintain that frequency. Um, I think that, and plus, we felt more safe in
Mm-hmm.
the water. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As the elder that you are, you can see, sense, feel, and know everything very clearly from this time and space that you are in. What changed on the land that caused the frequency of the land and the waters start to change?
I'm just seeing, I'm just seeing like fighting people arguing, and um, just like this. It almost feel, I guess you could almost say it almost feels like the like the 3D, like what we experience here. So much polarity coming
Mm-hmm.
into play. everyone being distrusting of everyone else. Nobody, everybody in their ego. That feeling, it's not a good feeling. And we don't understand it because we have never experienced that before.
Yes. What caused this to happen? All these fights, and you said this wasn't the frequency of the land before?
No. I feel like from my perspective, I'm very confused. I don't um I don't know exactly what caused it. It's very confusing for us.
Mm-hmm. Being in the waters?
Yeah, like what actually happened on the land
Mm-hmm.
that that why did things how did it change?
Mm-hmm.
It's very confusing.
Mm-hmm. Well, from where you are right now in the quantum realm, you can see, sense, feel, and know it very clearly. As you see the shift, what is causing the shift, you can see the root cause now. Describe what you see, sense, feel.
Okay. Mhm. Okay, so you know how we were talking about the like the nano wave?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I feel like instead of seeing it like a wave, I see it like a black ball of energy,
Mm-hmm.
and it it hovers. The longer it hovers over something, the more it affects that area or that energy that it's hovering over. And then as it's almost like it penetrates it to the point to where the energy just eventually has to change. And then it has more energy to spread and spread and spread. And eventually it's so big that it just takes over.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that wave. Um, that's the only way I can describe it.
Mm-hmm. And where is this black ball coming from, or what does it consist of?
I see it like um so I'm just like a nano worms, like these worms.
Mm-hmm.
It's and they're just so squiggly and they're just so dark and it's it is like it's an entity.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um
So going back now, back into the time when you said that you could now feel the land crashing into the water, sinking into the water. Okay. So describe here now, you're back there now. Describe what is going on. How do you feel? What happens to the Moore family, you, everyone else that you knew here? Describe everything in detail as you go along.
I see this as an island and it literally splits into right down the middle, like into two pieces. And it's like this huge crack. And then all of a sudden it just gives way. And it's like, so, I mean, so it's big. And so it just like falls into the water, just comes crashing down. It's just destruction. Everything is just, I mean, and I guess it's hard to get everything's like kind of just everything's moving fast and everything's in slow motion. So it's like
Keep describing everything that you see. Sense, feel, and know. Describe everything that you can share.
so everything in the water is moving so fast. It's it's so chaotic. And then everything on top, it feels like it's moving in slow motion, but it's we don't have a lot of time. And but it's falling in the water and it is and now it's like the negativity is just penetrating the water. It's like it's just like these um it's like electricity. It's just penetrating the water, but in a very bad way. um polluting the water, um, spreading throughout the water. It's a very, very bad feeling, very bad. And and so I'm trying to I just realize it's not something that I can transmute because it's just too dark and too, it's nothing that any of us can transmute. So it takes over. It's just now I just see everything dark. It's just black.
It's black under the waters too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What happens to you and the Moore family?
I don't think we make it.
Mm-hmm. You can see, sense, feel, and know everything very clearly. You're there now. Describe in detail what's going on with the Moore family that you're a part of and you.
Now I just see like kind of like an aftermath, like at the ruins. It's like got like all almost like the seaweed is grown up over things, like what would be considered any of the remnants of buildings, and it's just like what it would look like in the ocean if when something has just been sitting there for quite some time. And it's just nothing on top. It's just all sunk into the water. And I don't really feel like I'm there. I just feel like I'm observing what's in the water now.
Mm-hmm. Let's go back a little bit in time, going back into time now, when you were there and all of these energies started collapsing into the water as this island imploded into the water. And you said that the mermaids and the mermen were swimming in different directions yet together.
Mhm.
Describe what happens. As you can see, sense, feel, know everything very clearly. Where did they go and where did you go? You can see it now very clearly.
Okay, so I'm sensing there's some kind of tunnel,
Mm-hmm.
like an underground tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, um, and we and they and I tell it's like I telepathically we all know to go to that tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Do they all make it? You can see, sense, feel, and know everything very clearly.
I feel like some of them make it to the tunnel.
And others don't.
I feel like so many of them got lost,
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard to account for all of them. Yeah.
Let's see what you do. Follow yourself. See what you're doing. Do you make it to the tunnel?
I feel like I have to find everyone, to ensure that everyone is safe, and um and yet I still feel like it's something is trying to attack me, come after me, just like energetically just trying to
Mm-hmm.
alleviate anything that could be of the light or positive or anything. It's just this, it's just like this overwhelming kind of this thing that just wants to take over.
Mm-hmm. You can see it very clearly now. What is this thing or this energy that wants to take over? What does it look like?
I just see it like a pitchfork, just like after me, like
Mm-hmm.
trying to just just trying to destroy me.
Mm-hmm.
And now I just see these like pitchforks in the water, like just like just yeah, like Archon, like robot thing, just
Mm-hmm.
like penetrating the water, just trying to make sure it gets rid of everything that is good.
Mm-hmm. Did any of these pitchforks attack any of the mermaid and the merman that you were trying to protect?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. As a mer family, what are the gifts that you have? that you go in with. What kind of spiritual gifts or traits, characteristics do you have that can help you?
We are telepathic. We're we're transmuters of energy, negative energy. I although I don't know how how we couldn't stop this, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we also heal the waters and heal the land and heal each other.
Mm-hmm. This tunnel that you have, that you mentioned, is it a physical tunnel or is it an energetic, like a portal?
I think it's like a portal.
Okay. And where does the portal lead to?
I feel like it does lead to the land, to another land. And so like as a as a mermaid or merman, they can live on that land if we can easily adapt to living on the land if we want.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see what happens to you. Follow yourself. You're there now. As this pitchfork was following you, what do you do? What happens to you? Describe everything in detail.
I don't think I make it. I don't make it.
You don't make it. What happens to you?
Um, I just feel like I'm trapped. Um, I'm trapped at the bottom of the ocean, in between like the claws of this thing.
The pitchfork?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are there any other mermaids or mermen or other beings from the land of Atlantis there?
I don't see anything. It feels like I'm so isolated and I feel alone. I feel this thing is gonna take me out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Can you tap into and see what happens to me?
Okay. I feel like you're scared. But I feel like you know to go through the portal. It's almost like everybody knows in this kind of scenario to 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 try to go to the portal. It's we know this, but you know, so I feel like you make it through the portal.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone from the other side come back for you, looking for you? Are they able to do that?
I don't think they can. Um, I think they know. I think they know not to, and I think they know I wouldn't want them to.
Mm-hmm. Let's call in the higher self now. Just a moment. Feel your higher self integrating with you more than before, stronger and stronger. Can I please speak to the higher self now?
Yes.
Greetings, welcome. Am I speaking to the higher self now?
Yes.
Welcome. Love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you for being here.
I love
Thank you
you.
for all the aid that you've provided us today.
I love you.
I love you infinitely. Thank you for being here. May I ask you questions now, higher self?
Yes.
Thank you. And are you male or female or both, higher self?
I am female.
Thank you. I know that you hold all of the records of Shayna's different lifetimes. May I ask you questions and ask you as to why you took her to this particular lifetime? She said she felt it was Atlantis. Was it Atlantis?
Yes.
Hmm. Why is it that you chose to bring her today to this lifetime?
It's important for her healing,
Hmm.
and um, she needs to understand what happened so that um, she can release whatever pain she has from that.
Hmm. Higher self, can you start helping her now in healing and releasing any pain, trauma that she has from that lifetime? If you can start
Yes.
healing her now, and we will go into more detailed healing soon. What was the purpose and lessons of that lifetime, higher self?
She holds a lot of guilt from like she feels like she needs to, you know, I guess not prove something, but to give more of herself to others to make up for what she feels she lacked in giving in that life. But that's not true. She did all that she could do to protect her family.
That's correct. Thank you, Harsa, for sharing that. To the point of being stuck herself, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Can we, Harsa, would you like to begin the process of bringing her back, her soul fragment, or that piece of her that is there?
Yes.
Would you need assistance of an archangel to assist you with that?
Mm-hmm. Can we call in Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron?
Sure. Can we have Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron start the process now of bringing back the her that was stuck in that lifetime and beginning the process of healing her before integration? Higher self, is she going to integrate with her or directly with you?
Directly with me.
Okay, beautiful. If you can start the process now, higher self, thank you. And we will check back on that now. So that's what it is. This is how it relates to her current lifetime, where she gives a lot of herself to people because she wants to prove herself, and that that she cares and she goes over and beyond what she's meant to, making up for that guilt.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing. Now she shared that at that point when she was looking at the mermaids and the mermen playing, they look very young, and she felt like she was an elder. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And she specifically said that there were 12 mermaids. Does the number 12 have hold any significance?
Like the Council of 12?
Okay. And out of the 12, and of course not just them, we're going to go back and tap in and make sure that we check in on all the souls that were stuck there. Out of the 12, how many made it through the portal? And then there were 5 mermen as well, correct? Were the 5 mermen a part of the 12 or separate from them?
I feel, yes, I believe they were part of the 12, and then there were 5 baby mermaids.
5 baby mermaids as well. Okay. All right. How many of the 12 made it through the tunnel and how many were left behind? Or you can just tell me one of them. How many were left behind?
I feel like most of them made it. Maybe 2 were left behind. But the mermen made it. You made it. My friend and her sister made it. So yeah, maybe there are two left behind. And I don't know the baby mermaids. I think that's why I was most eager to stay behind, because of the little ones. I'm not sure about them.
Okay. Well, can we have Archangel Michael, Metatron, and the Divine Mother retrieve all of them, all the souls that were stuck there? Can they start the process of doing that? The mermaid, the merman, the other beings of the water, and as well as all those that came in from Atlantis, if there were any more souls stuck in the water, and can we circle back and discuss this further later to make sure that we got them all?
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. Now, let me see if I have any more questions. Now, the golden door that she saw at the beginning of her session, where she said that there was a golden door and she was on one side of the door and the rest of the family was on the other side, and she was meant to protect this door. So when did that happen? She was on one side of the door and the rest of them were on the other side. She could feel and sense her family on the other side.
Right. Okay, so I believe this door was always there. It was almost, but it was like there was no reason to guard it. There's no threats. Um until they sensed the energy was changing. Um and then so the door was there, like kind of almost like a portal. Um but um but then they would use it just for a shield or protection or whatever. Um, and I believe this was as things were starting to change on the land, like they could sense the change. They didn't understand the change, and so, but they knew that they needed some more protection energetically, or they needed to protect themselves. And so I feel like maybe the store was um, something that allowed her, but definitely it was like a safeguard or something that was implemented to help protect their energy in some way.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, higher self. Is there anything else that you want to share about that lifetime with her that she needs to know of importance that we did not happen to or we didn't ask? Thank you.
To, to um, all of these memories will start coming back, um, and to everyone, and it's going to be very important that we help those who are confused and not understanding um, the chain of events and the event that occurred. And we that's why we're here. That's is to help those souls to be able to understand the trauma and work through the trauma so that they can free themselves and be innocent in this life.
Beautiful. Thank you, higher self, for sharing that. Do you think it's time now to do the body scanning and healing? And we would like to come back in a while and check in with Archangel Michael and Divine Mother and Metatron on what happened with the recovery of all the souls from there. Can we proceed with the body scanning and healing, higher self? What do you suggest? Wonderful. Who would you like to call in for the body scanning and healing? Do you need assistance or you would like to scan on your own?
Let's call in Divine Mother.
Beautiful. Let's call in Divine Mother. Divine Mother, we call upon you to please join us for the body scanning and healing. Higher Self has called upon you.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings. Welcome. Am I speaking with Divine Mother?
Yes.
Thank you for being here. Love you, honor you, and respect you infinitely. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So beautiful to have you. All right, Divine Mother, the higher self has called upon you. If you can start body scanning and healing her now, let me know what calls your attention from her entire body, or do you want to start from the auric field, go into every chakra? Let me know if you see any portals, any archons, reptilians, any other alien races or attachments in her. Thank you.
Okay. The right side.
Mm-hmm.
Um, on the right side of the head.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Kind of above the right ear.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
There's a little pain there.
Yes. Let's scan and see why that is. Is it a portal, archon, entity, or attachment? That's what I could sense too. If you can encase it in an archon symbol, Divine Mother, let's start neutralizing it. What else do you see there? Any other portal, implant, entity, any hooks? What do you see? Is there any consciousness there, or is it all AI?
Feeling it connected to the stomach, like the stomach area.
Mm-hmm. What is it? Is it because of her recent stomach problems?
Yeah, I feel like the stomach, there's like a in the above the solar plexus.
Mm-hmm. What does she have there?
Um, AI.
Okay. What kind of AI is it? Is it an implant? Is it just hooks or what sort of attachment? Archon?
Um, as an archon.
Okay. Can you encase it now and start neutralizing it, please, from the stomach area? And now this Archon, does it have any attachment going into the head? Since you said you could feel something from the stomach.
No, I think they're separate. It was
Okay.
feeling like they were attached at first, but
Mm-hmm. And this Archon in the stomach, when did it come in?
um, on Thursday,
How did it come in?
I think it was through the water.
Oh, through the water. Did they drink water there too as they were eating out?
Yes.
Okay. Can you encase this Archon now start neutralizing it?
Okay.
Thank you. Let's start doing that now. And what part of her stomach is it in? The actual stomach or the intestines? Where is it?
It's like kind of feel it just like on the maybe on the right above the belly button. Like
Mm-hmm.
it has a lot of energy. It's
Mm-hmm.
it is moving. It's like kind of feels like it's moving.
Okay. Can you please place the symbol on it now? The Archon symbol. And as you're talking, I can feel a throbbing pain on top of her head, left side, on the back. What does she have there?
Yes, archon.
Archon. Can you encase that one and start neutralizing that as well?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Can we scan her top of her head? Look for more Archons. Does she have any more Archons in her head?
The back of the head.
Yes, correct. Can you encase it now? I'd seen that too. Let's encase it, start neutralizing these Archons. Did they send their tentacles or the energy into her DNA, Divine Mother?
They're trying to for sure.
Mm-hmm. Can we make sure that as we're removing them, we're also clearing all infringements from the DNA if it has entered the DNA? And as we're clearing all these entities and attachments, Archangel Raphael and Yeshua, as they always do, if they can fill it up with healing energies.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Since you were scanning the crown, can you scan the crown for portals, Divine Mother? Does she have any portals on her head?
I am sensing the top of the head.
Yes. Can we have Metatron close that portal now? And can you also check the base of her head, both sides? Anything there?
There's a lot of throbbing there.
Yes. What does she have at the base of the head on both sides, left and right? Base of the skull?
It's like it is like a density.
Uh-huh. That density, does it have consciousness or is it just AI?
I believe it's AI.
Okay, let's start transmuting it now. I'm going to send Phoenix Fire there if you need it. Okay. All right. And do you see any implants or any hooks on her head? Crown?
Left temple.
What do you see there?
I believe it's an implant.
Let's transmute that now. When was this implant planted in her?
Since in like a couple of weeks ago.
Okay. What was going on in her life that allowed for this implant to come in, Divine Mother?
I'm getting it when her parents came to visit.
Okay. Were they vaccinated? Are they vaccinated?
Yes.
Okay. Let's transmute that implant. And what was this implant doing to her, Divine Mother?
It was just creating doubt,
Okay.
confusion, doubt.
Let's remove that now. Now, can you also scan her head now for any reptilians or any other negative alien races?
And the jaw, I think the left jaw,
What does she have in the left jaw?
a reptilian.
Okay, can you encase it now, Divine Mother, in the reptilian symbol, please? How many are there?
3.
Thank you. Please encase them now. Can you also look for them in the head? Can you scan for the cobra type reptilians, the snake types in her head? I felt that I could sense them.
The third eye.
Okay, encase them now. Let me know how many are there.
2 or 3.
Thank you for encasing them. Okay, let's keep healing her crown, ensuring that we fill it with healing energies, and also removing everything from her DNA that is not organically hers, please. Divine Mother, do you think we can quickly scan her auric field? I want to make sure that there are no open portals continuously bringing things in. What do you see in her auric field?
Over in the left side, between the neck and the shoulder.
Neck and the shoulder. Okay. Can we close that portal now?
Yes. I'm still sensing over on the left side, between the elbow and the shoulder.
What do you see there? What do you sense?
It's like a dark mass of something.
Is it black goo or an archon or anything else? Archon webbing, black goo.
I just get it like it's like hard, kind of a hard mass.
Is it an implant?
Could be an implant, but it's quite large. I mean,
Let's take a look. Does it have any consciousness in it?
No.
Okay, can you encase it and start transmuting it then?
Okay.
Wonderful. Let's place an archon symbol around it and start transmuting it. When was this attached to her?
It feels like it was put there to prevent the energy work she's been doing. It's like they're preventing her from doing that, like because it expands the energy field, and obviously yeah, it's archonic.
Yeah. Okay. So it was stopping her. And when did you say it was placed here for her?
I feels like maybe 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Again, when's she visiting? Or another experience? I know that she does all this work on herself, so I just wanted to know so she can just be careful next time when she's under similar circumstances. Thank you.
Yeah, it could have come in then. She was kind of doing that work then too.
Okay.
Pretty extensively. So yeah.
Okay. Let's start removing that for her. Thank you. What did it feel like at some point when I was doing energy work that I could sense this metal cage around her, but it was not a complete cage? I could sense like pieces of a metal cage trapping her, but it was not a full cage.
Yeah, she feels that in the energy work too. And it's like she works hard to penetrate it, and she has penetrated it. That's why it's only half.
That's correct. It looks like it's been dissolved for the most part, but there are some bits and pieces left somewhere. Okay. Can we start transmuting it? And can we share with her when she got this? When was this placed around her?
I'm sensing it's been around her whole like her whole life.
Okay.
Yes, and she's now working to understand the energy, and she can, now that she's becoming more sensitive to energy, she can feel it.
Yes. Restricting her, right?
Yes.
What do we need to do to remove this? Is Phoenix fire enough?
Phoenix fire, yes.
Wonderful. I'm going to send that now, clearing her auric field. Can we have Archangel Raphael and Yeshua heal the auric field, making sure it's sealed and the highest frequency it needs to be now, Divine Mother?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Sure.
Wonderful. Okay. All right. Now scanning her third eye. Can we scan her third eye for portals, archons again? Anything else that's there? And at the same time, Divine Mother, can we have all the archangels scan her home, her property, and start closing all dark portals, all portals, to make sure that it is fully sealed, the entire land, as well as she had requested her business as well?
Yes.
Thank you. What do you see on the third eye? Any portals there? I know there were 2 reptilians there. Can we scan for archons, implants, hooks, portals? Let me know what you find.
I'm sensing like some kind of like a dark screen, almost like a screen of some kind to
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Can we remove that? Is that like an implant?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. When was this placed on her?
This is like something she watched on TV, I think.
Can we remove that now? Anything else that you see here? Any portal or arca? Hooks?
Still feels blocked.
I could sense a portal there in the front. Do you see it?
I think it's hard for me to see it because it's there.
How about we have Metatron close all portals on the third eye if there are any? What does Metatron say? Are there portals there?
Yes.
How many?
Okay, there's a few. It's like three.
Archangel Metatron, if you can please close the portals now. Thank you. Anything else there, Divine Mother? Any archons, implants, hooks? What do you see on the third eye? We want to make sure the third eye is fully cleansed so we can expand it to the most beautiful expression it needs to be.
I don't see anything else.
Okay, beautiful. Can we expand her third eye to the most beautiful expression it needs to be now, Divine Mother?
Yes.
Thank you. And can you also work on expanding her spiritual gifts on whatever needs to be expanded now? Continuing to scan. Anything else on the forehead? If you can also scan her physical eyes. What do you find in the physical eyes? And she's requested that her eyesight be healed to full 20 by 20 vision. Divine Mother, can that be done now?
Yes.
How long would it take?
She'll have to stop depending on the glasses. 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay, beautiful. Now, if we can scan her physical eyes, any portals, implants, entities, attachments there, what do you find?
Archons.
Archons, encase them all. Start neutralizing them, please. Any portals or anything else in the eyes?
No.
Her face, you want to scan her face? This is all okay? No AI bugs or anything on her face, skin? It's all clear?
The mouth.
Yeah, let's take a look at the mouth. What does she have in her mouth? Especially the left jaw. What is going on there?
Yes, in the left jaw.
You've already encased the reptilians. Anything else there?
There's also an archon there.
That's correct. And is there a portal there too?
Yes.
Okay. Can we have Metatron close that portal, please? Thank you, Divine Mother. So when were all these attachments placed in her in the left jaw, and why the left jaw? What caused it? Herself? Divine Mother?
The Invisalign on the teeth created a lot of nervousness and a lot of pain.
And that caused the frequency for it to attach?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Can we ease that pain out for her, make it comfortable for her, Divine Mother?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Would she like to rest back on her pillow now? Just so she doesn't get tired. Thank you.
I see something in the throat.
What do you see?
I believe it's the archon.
Okay, in case it can start transmuting it. Any portals there?
Yes.
Can we have Metatron close the portals? When were the portals opened?
I'm getting one day when she should have spoken up and she didn't. Like she should have spoke her truth and she didn't.
Okay. Can we close those portals now, Divine Mother? Metatron can. Now let's take a look at her shoulders. I want to make sure we scan her shoulders and her arms. What do you find? Especially her right shoulder, she said she's been trying to, heal it, but for some reason it's still feels like there's some infringement there.
Yes, so the right shoulder, she's been working hard to heal it, but it's some kind of, it's like it's being controlled. Sometimes it's painful, sometimes it's not.
Let's
so it's like a remote control. Almost like it's attached to something external, like maybe a spaceship or
let's see what that connection is coming through. Is there anything attached on the right shoulder? Any hook, implant, archon, reptilian? Yes, that's correct. I could sense a hook there. Let's transmute that. What else do you find here?
It's like trying to pinpoint exactly. Sometimes you can pinpoint exactly where it is, and sometimes you can't. It's like a trick or something. It's like,
Yeah. I feel like there's a snake there. I feel like there's a snake in between her shoulder blades. If you can find it now. I feel I saw it during the energy healing part.
okay. And it was tricking. It was trying to trick because it was, yeah, it's like a trick.
Is it hiding now?
Yes.
Where was it hiding?
It's like it moves. And it's like I feel it in my energy field, but not in that specific spot.
Yes, you're correct about that. Absolutely. That's how I felt it too, because when I started doing the energy healing, I felt that it was in her auric field at the back, but it was appearing more above the shoulders and her head, like it was attached to the shoulder area, yet it was not exactly there, but in the energy field.
Yes.
Okay. Can you encase it now?
Yes.
Thank you. I want to make sure that the shoulder blades are completely clear. Is there anything else here? Any other implant, any hook, any other attachments? Can we cut off her connection from that spaceship? And let me know if you find anything else.
And there's the implant.
Let's transmute that implant. Can we make sure that the connection to the ship is cut off completely?
Yes.
Is this reptilian snake attached to that ship?
Yes.
And have you encased this reptilian, the snake?
Yes.
Okay. We will talk to the ship. Can Archangel Michael contain that ship too?
Yes.
We will talk to them shortly. Thank you. Let me just make a note for myself. All right, thank you. Moving on, let's scan her her arms. What do you find in her arms? The left arm, has that been cleared? The implant on the upper arm?
Yes.
Okay. Can you scan the rest of her left arm and her hand? Let me know what you find. Can you scan her fingers, her fingertips? Does she have anything attached to her fingertips they were hurting during the energy healing?
Yes, it's like it also goes into like the palm of the hand.
What is it?
It feels like a netting.
Can you transmit that netting now?
Yes.
Is it in her right hand too, or the right hand is clear?
It's the right hand too.
Okay. When was this placed on her?
This is she was doing the energy work there. It was something that was placed there to prevent her from doing that. That's where she started the trying to expand the auric field from there. The feet and the hands. Yeah, and so let me see on the feet. I feel like the feet have it too.
Yes, I could feel the same sensation on her toes and gripping on her feet.
Yes.
Let's clear her there too. Thank you.
Okay.
And what does she have on her right forearm? Just below the elbow?
Just sensing there's a lot of energy there, but
Is there consciousness in this energy, or is it AI?
I feel like it's like some kind of like an AI for sure. It's like a kind of like weird disc thing. I don't know.
Okay. I kind of found a similar disc like this on her heart too. Do you see it there too?
It has the same energy.
Okay. And what is this disc? Is it an implant or what?
It's like a kind of implant, but I'm not sure exactly how it's different. It feels different.
What is it doing to her, these two implants?
It's like creating anxiety.
Okay. And when were these placed in her?
I think about a month ago.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Let's clear that out for her, please. And can we move to the heart now?
It feels something on the upper heart.
What do you find there?
Feels like one of those lock things you were talking about.
Is it like her higher heart is locked? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it kind of has that restrictive feeling there.
Mm-hmm. Is it meant to be locked?
No,
Okay. When was this lock placed here?
this is past life.
Mm-hmm. Can we transmute it now?
Yes.
Beautiful. Let's do that now. And any archons, reptilians, implants in the heart?
No.
Is it all clear?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Can we expand her heart to the most beautiful expression it needs to be now, please? Healing it of any and all traumas, specifically also the lifetime that you showed her. Thank you. Wonderful. And did we remove the implant that was on her heart?
Yes.
Beautiful. Let's move on to the solar plexus, scanning her stomach, intestines, anything else that you find there. And she just had a problem, this week with the food that she ate. You want to scan for that as well. Let me know what you find, Divine Mother.
Okay. There's definitely some, I sense a lot of it's been cleared, but there's some AI.
That's right. Any reptilians there in the solar plexus, stomach, intestines?
No, I think maybe in the sacral.
Okay, so we'll go to the sacral. Is there anything else in the stomach area? Also, can you look for black goo in the intestines or anywhere else in her stomach?
Okay.
Let me know what you find.
Yeah, it's like a sticky.
Mm-hmm. Yes. How did she get that?
Getting the water. Like I feel like it wasn't what she ate, it was the water. It was like the water they gave at the restaurant.
Mm-hmm. What was in the water? Let's scan that water at the restaurant. Describe to me, Divine Mother. What is it in the water that causes black goo?
It wasn't it's like it's not properly filtrated. It's like I see the parasites in the water.
Mm-hmm. Did she not heal it before consuming it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. But if we heal water and food before consuming it, can we transmute all of this AI?
It helps.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Divine Mother, for sharing that. Let's transmute this all and clear out everything for her now and make sure that she's also want to make sure today that she's fully healed from the stomach bug that she got this week. Thank you.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. And now let's move to the sacral chakra. You said that you saw a reptile in there or reptilians. How many are there?
Maybe it's more in the root.
Okay. Can you encase it now and let me know how many are there? Maybe it's moving around.
Yeah, I think so. Just one, I think.
Okay. Please encase it now. Wonderful. Scanning her sacral chakra. Any portals there?
No.
Okay. Any scanning her womb? Does she need healing of the womb? Any portals, hooks, anything there? Any attachments? Anything that is not organically hers or anything that is missing that is of hers?
It's all good.
Okay. Anything else there?
No.
Okay, wonderful. Let's heal her sacral chakra and then move to the root chakra. What do you find in the root chakra?
It just feels kind of like kind of dim, like it needs
I'm going to send love light now.
yes.
I'm sending it love light so you can also scan nicely. I could sense something over her hips at the back. Is it an archon or an implant?
Okay, so kind of like encasing the hips.
Yes, encasing it. Yes, correct.
Okay, yes, archon.
Archon, correct. Can you encase the archon? Start neutralizing it now, transmuting it, transmuting that. Thank you. And now scanning her legs. What do you find in her legs? Making sure we scan the thighs, knees, ankles, heels, toes.
I feel like it's on top of the legs.
Yes.
Like on the shins.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's both of them.
What does she have there?
It's like something weighing it down.
Are the archons implants?
Yes, I think so.
Seems like archonic attachments. Yes, let's encase it now in symbols of archons and transmute it, please. And then go down into her toes. There was something gripping her right foot on the top.
think it's a hook.
Okay, can you transmit that now?
Yes.
Thank you. Do you feel anything else on her feet, under her feet, making sure all portals are closed? No open portals, nothing, no attachment. Scan her one more time, please, Divine Mother,
Yes.
before I talk to the reptilians. And I can feel definitely, while you're scanning the feet, I can feel something in her throat near the V of the bones there.
Kind of like something spinning.
Okay, is there any plan?
Feels like a dark technology.
Okay, can you encase it and start transmuting it now?
Yes.
Now you're scanning her feet. I want to make sure there are no open portals or anything. One more time before I speak with the reptilians, please. And suddenly there's something gripping her right foot and the pain is just increasing. What does she have there?
I just get a visual of like a rubber band, like it's wrapped around pulling it. Like,
Are those tentacles by any chance?
okay, yes.
Where's the archon?
And the top of the leg.
Okay, can you encase it and transmute it?
Yes.
Beautiful. Divine Mother, do you think it's time for me to talk to the reptilians?
Yes.
Wonderful. If you can bring up one of the reptilians to speak on behalf of the others, perhaps the one that was on her shoulders connected to that ship. Please come up. Greetings. Hello.
Greetings.
Hello. Are you male or female?
Male.
Thank you for speaking with us. If I may ask you questions now so we can help you.
Okay.
Wonderful. How is it that you're connected with her? When did you attach to her?
When she had an accident,
When was that?
maybe 20 years.
Okay. And what is it that you've been doing to her being in her body? Are you connected to that ship?
Yes.
And so what is that ship and what are you doing to her, being attached to her? What have you been doing to her?
Creating the pain.
Okay. What about the others, the other reptilians that are within her? When did they attach?
At different times.
What was going on in her life during those times when these reptilians attached?
In the head. All from the dentist.
Oh, is that when she got her Invisalign?
Yes.
Okay. Did she not shield when she went in for the procedure?
She didn't know about shielding then.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Now, what is it that all of you, now you shared about yourself, but the rest of the reptilians within her, what have they been doing to her apart from causing pain?
Just playing with her.
How do they play with her?
One day she has pain, one day she doesn't. One day she has self-doubt, one day she doesn't. They just play with her.
Thank you. Now, where are your bodies right now?
I'm on the ship.
You're on the ship, okay? I'm going to have Archangel Michael find all the bodies so we can connect with you all in your wholeness so we can help you. Archangel Michael, if you can now please connect us with the bodies of all the reptilians that are within her. Find them wherever they are and let me know once we all connected, please. Thank you for speaking with me. I will speak with you in your wholeness now. Archangel Michael, let me know once we're connected.
Hello?
Greetings, hello. Am I speaking with the same reptilian, but in your wholeness now?
Yes.
Wonderful. Are you on the ship?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for speaking with us. And Archangel Michael, can you confirm that the rest of them can hear me as well? Divine Mother?
Yes.
Wonderful. Now, we see that you all attached to her at various times when she was under, traumatic circumstances, getting, work done for herself, like teeth work, and otherwise too. If I may ask you questions now so we can help you all as well, would you answer them now?
Okay.
Thank you. Now, are you all aware that our universe is expanding and ascending? And do you have any remembrance of when you all were fully organic and sovereign free beings, not being involved in a negative polarized role like this? Do you all have any memory of it?
No.
Okay. Now, would you all consider positive polarizing and going to another dimension to heal, and then from there keeping your experiences and birthing from there within incarnations, within the universe with your brethren, but being positive again?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, I want you to know that since our universe is expanding and ascending, we're receiving powerful solar frequencies for the purpose of ascension. And anything that is of lower frequency, such as yourselves with so much AI in you, would automatically be transmuted back to source. What that means is that your soul would cease to exist within the universe, and that source would have to rebirth you once again to start again from the first dimension of this universe. As against today, because we honor you and we respect you as beautiful organic beings of the same universe as us, since you were birthed in the same universe, we want to remind you that you are organic beings and you do not need to be transmuted like that. Would you consider positive polarizing and continuing on with your lives here within the universe?
Yes.
Beautiful. Now, all you need to do is each one of you start looking for a spark of source of light in your soul and start expanding it into everything of you, every root, every chord, every essence of you. Tell me when you're all light. Spread it into your consciousness that you've sent into the universe as well. Let me know what's the all light.
Okay.
Beautiful. Archangel Michael, if you can help them retrieve their organic consciousnesses that are in the universe with the permission of the higher selves, bring them back into them now, making them whole once again. Let me know once they're whole.
It is done.
Beautiful. How do you feel?
Very light.
Yes. It's been a while since you felt like this, right? Do you ever remember being like this?
No.
Wonderful. Lift yourselves up, up, up now. Before you go, do you have any message for her?
Thank you.
Wonderful. Did any one of you attach to her from the time of Atlantis that she was viewing?
Yes.
How many?
3.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Lift yourselves up, up, up now. I had something I wanted to check with you. Just give me one moment, please. Okay. All right. Maybe I'll check with Michael. Okay. Wonderful. Archangel Azrael will help you cross over to light. Archangel Azrael, if you can help them all now go over to the dimension that they need to go to now for their healing and continued growth. Thank you, Archangel Azrael. You may all leave now with Archangel Azrael. He will help you cross over safely and in a protected way. May the love light of the universe always be with each one of you. Thank you and blessings to you all. Thank you. Divine Mother, can you please fill her as well as everyone else that had these reptilians in them with healing energies now? Thank you. Wonderful. Now, I want to make sure that we cover everything. So, we're taking care of the eyes. She wanted healing for her gums and the tightness in her jaw. Divine Mother, are you healing that for her?
I will start that now.
Okay, thank you. And also she said that she has this habit of her tongue unconsciously going to the left side. Why does she do that?
That was the reptilians playing with her.
Oh, okay. Did we close all the dark portals in her home and her business area as well?
Let me check on that.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, Divine Mother, were you able to retrieve the her that was stuck in that timeline in Atlantis as a mermaid?
Yes, it's fully integrated
Is integrated into her?
to her higher self.
To her high self. Okay.
Yes.
Will she be able to tap back into it, that lifetime?
Yes.
And that experience. Thank you. Now, you said that there were two more mermaids or mermen that were stuck. Since you said there were the 12 elders of the council, is that what you said as well?
Yes.
From the council. Can you make sure that they're brought back too? Were they brought back?
Bringing it back now.
Okay, thank you. And then can we scan and see, Archangel Michael and Heliel can help as well. Are there any more souls stuck from that timeline in Atlantis when it imploded into the waters? I know we've done a lot of healing for Atlantis, but every session is a scope for healing further. Any more souls that were stuck as Atlantis imploded into the water, whether from the land or from the water beings?
Do you mean any more souls that
Trapped.
need to be okay?
Any more souls trapped there, just like she was, because of the trauma and because of the AI that came in? Were there any more trap souls that we can help today?
I'm not getting souls, but I'm getting like energetically the land is like trapped. The land needs healing. If we could, and the waters need healing.
Yes. So the land of Atlantis that is under the water, is that what you mean?
Yes, like both. Like the
Yes.
waters need the healing and the land needs the healing.
Can you have Archangel Michael and his Legion to please join in and let's send healing there? Can we send healing there, Divine Mother?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that now. Let me know. Would you like to call on the benevolent collective of dragons to aid us?
Yes.
Thank you. Let's do that now. How does it look, Mother?
Very good.
Is it done?
Yes.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Let me see. So, how is it, Divine Mother, that, it's been so long and, 10, 10 archangels made it and, two of them got stuck and so did she, the elder at that time. And we couldn't go back for her or for them to bring them back all this while.
Mm. It's well for her. It was that she needed to understand exactly what happened and to understand that it wasn't her fault. That she did everything she could.
Mm-hmm. Like she needed to review that lifetime?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you to her for her infinitely beautiful, loving role that she played of the protector that she was and she is. Thank you infinitely. Infinite love to her for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. May she continue to heal and expand and come out even more stronger and more powerful than before. Thank you. Divine Mother, does she need anything else for healing or can we go through her questions now?
Everything feels really good.
Wonderful. Should we move on to the questions then?
Yes.
Beautiful. Can we call in her higher self or would you continue speaking, Divine Mother?
Let's call in her higher self.
Beautiful. Calling her. Thank you so much for your aid today, Divine Mother and all the archangels, beautiful brothers and sisters and the dragons. And we will now speak with love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you. What an honor to work with you today. Thank you, Mother. All right, speaking with her higher self once more. Welcome.
Hello.
Greetings. Welcome back, sister. How does she feel?
Very good. Thank you.
Beautiful.
We love you.
Love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you so much for everything that you do. All right, beautiful. I'm so grateful for today's session. It just brought back a memory recall for my own lifetime as well. And what a beautiful lifetime that was. And then, unfortunately, it ended like that. But I guess we all have our lessons. And the beauty that I'm just realizing is that the us now in this lifetime, are going back to aid the us then, thousands of years back.
Yes.
How beautiful is that?
Yes, indeed. Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. All right. Her said she wanted to know on Wednesday night, she didn't sleep well, and then on Thursday she was out and she ate something, and then she felt very sick, a lot of symptoms in the stomach. She wanted to know what was the cause of the sickness. And of course, we did see water, but is there anything that you'd like to share with her about that experience?
Yes. So the the not sleeping well lowered her vibration, her frequency, which allowed something like the low vibration of the water to affect her. And she has to be careful about what she consumes, either whether she watches a video or whatever she may consume, because those things will lower the frequency. Hence, you not sleeping well, hence whatever you're intaking of a low vibration, and then it creates infringements. So that's what happened. She watched something which created her to not have a good night's sleep, which then created a low immunity, to lower her immunity, her frequency, and then something like low vibrational water, for instance, or anything low vibrational can affect. Um, and that's what happened.
Thank you, Haisa, for sharing that with her. That's a beautiful lesson for all of us. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you. Now, she wanted to know, she's changed her diet from, a vegetarian to a vegan diet. She wanted to know how her health is doing, and is there anything that she should be aware of?
This is a good choice, but she needs to eat more. And if she can plan to eat, small meals throughout the day, it's going to be better. It doesn't have to be one big meal, just small meals throughout the day to help keep the inner, the energy level where it should be.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, it's a very good choice for her and seems to be working well. Just eat more.
Okay, beautiful. Is there anything that she should incorporate into her diet or do differently now as she's moving into more plant-based diet?
She needs to take the supplements. She knows this, and supplement some kind of fish oil, because she's not, to get more of the oils or some kind of other kind of getting. She's eating a lot of nuts, which is good, but she's not eating enough. So she needs to be aware of her energy levels and be able to keep her energy high, um, because there's because with the plant-based diet, um, you need to be consuming more to sustain the energy, to sustain your energy, and to feel good all the time. So,
Mm-hmm. I
yes.
agree. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Now, she has a question related to something Saint Germain had shared in another session with her friend, as you're aware of. And Saint Germain came through and explained that there are actual physical waves of nanoparticles being released into the atmosphere. To those who are highly sensitive, it feels like sonic boom when they encounter it. She wanted to know how these nanoparticles affect those that are vaccinated, those that are not vaccinated. And is there anything else we should know about these nanoparticles, nanowaves?
Essentially, it doesn't affect those who are vaccinated very much, because they already have this nanotechnology, for the most part, inserted into them. A lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's really meant to target those who essentially do not have the vaccine. It would be a way to penetrate their auric fields, their energy fields, and ultimately the physical body, to target them. Um, it's good to be aware of it, and um, and essentially, if you feel something like that, we did learn that the salt bath is the best thing, to soak in a salt bath, to help clear any of the. It helps with the electromagnetic field of the being to fight that, to essentially transmute that, and to help that person recover from kind of that shock or that wave.
Mm-hmm. What does the wave feel like?
I feel like she would have felt it if she had not been shielded. So definitely the shields prevent the impact. Um, but it's like all of your senses being intensified, like uh um
Is it like negative? It feels negative,
s-
dense.
very negative, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
And if someone who's not highly sensitive could still feel it, but it may, instead of them saying, oh, what was that, it may just create negative thought forms, and then and then and then they find themselves like in this cycle of negativity. And I mean, and that's what it's for. I mean, if someone who's not aware, or someone who is not in tune with energy, it could really influence that person in a real negative way. So it's good to be aware, and it's good
Mm-hmm.
to be um super it's good to shield, definitely shield. And if you encounter this and you feel the effects of this, do things like salt baths, definitely sage, definitely anything you can do to counteract the negativity so that it doesn't linger around. But it's nothing to fear. It comes and it
Okay.
goes. So,
Yeah. Do they keep like sending them in waves, or is it just always there? Did they send it recently?
yes. So I feel um, this is something that is always there, whether it's not constantly always there, but there's always something like that circulating. So it's just a matter of like um, how the wind blows and how the weather goes. And, it's just, it, it's this artificial consciousness in the air, a lot like
Mm-hmm.
what we showed her with Atlantis,
Yes.
with the energy ball. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's essentially, it wants to take over, but it's really hard to sustain it because the frequencies are rising, and we just have to continue to make sure that we're raising these frequencies so that it's not something, so that we're not descending and allowing something like this to take over.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. That's beautiful. How I see it is like her body's like in the form of a lotus, and the lotus petals are just opening and opening and opening, layers and layers and layers.
Is that what you see?
Yeah. Mhm.
Thank you.
I guess there's just an infinity of petals that she can keep opening.
Yes,
Beautiful. And can you herself please activate her spiritual gifts at this time and let her know what are the gifts that you're activating for her now that have been dormant or not being used?
definitely the third eye. We will fully activate the third eye now.
Hmm.
Her clairaudience. She hears the buzzing in the air, but she hasn't been able to actually decipher what that is. The clairaudience. So it's using
Hmm.
for her now.
Hmm. Beautiful.
Clairsentience.
Hmm.
Her clairvoyance.
Beautiful.
Activate that now.
Wonderful. And is that going to help her? She wanted to actually see the auras of people and notice portals that are dark so she can close them, as well as being able to see earthbound spirits so she can help them cross over. Can you share something about this with her higher self?
Yeah, yes, we can help her with this. It's in gradual steps because we don't want to do too much at once. It's not good on the psyche.
Yes. Hmm.
But she can do these things.
By
It's
simply intending, correct?
yes, absolutely.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Harsa. Beautiful. Can you share with her how she can move forward now that she has a website? How she can put herself out there organically in service to others?
Um, well, we encourage her to she made a business card, and we guided her with that, and we want her to leave that card in places wherever she goes. The grocery store, leave it on a shelf. To a restaurant, leave it on the table. In a public restroom, leave it on the sink. Leave it.
That's so beautiful. Yes.
And whoever's meant to receive it will receive it.
Oh, that's so beautiful. That's magical, I think. You know how we sometimes looking for signs and maybe someone will just be looking for something and they'll just find her. That's so beautiful. I love the idea.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Wonderful. Now, herself, are we complete for today, or is there anything else that you or anyone else would like to share with her that we did not ask of importance?
We are good. All is well.
Wonderful. I'll bring her out then, herself, keeping her eyes closed till the end. My infinite love to you and all the beautiful angels and Divine Mother and the dragons for assisting today. Love you, honor you, and respect you all.
We love you.
Thank you. Welcome back. There you are. How do you feel?
Yeah, I remember. I think I remember everything for the most part. Yeah.
How did it feel to tap into that lifetime?
It was surreal, actually. Yeah, very surreal.
Yeah.
And I don't know, kind of emotional too.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's very emotional. I mean, I can
Yeah.
feel the trauma. There's
Yes,
like so
definitely.
much trauma, but
Yeah. It's like watching Atlantis from inside the water, right?
yeah. Uh-huh.
The fall of Atlantis and what it looked like. I think it's a beautiful story, and how you're going back into the timeline now and helping the you there.
Yeah.
Like you're still stuck.
Yeah. It's like I'm stuck and I was
Yeah.
stuck in between those claws, the what
Yeah.
pitchfork claw thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
literally just there. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I had like I kind of just I'd already had some like in the past I've had some meditations on that, but it wasn't that specific, it was just like,
Yeah.
just being very drawn to
Wow. So, well, you got to watch the session once again, and thank you for
yes.
such a beautiful session. And oh my gosh, I could totally see myself, with magenta hair even before you said it.
Really? And so
Yeah, I've seen myself like that before.
oh wow. Okay. Were you able to sense the portal and connect it to
Yes.
the land? And
Yes.
were you able to sense yourself going through there or at least being in there?
Oh, I did not tap into that, did I?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I made it. I made it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember the portal looked like, you said initially Golden Gate, like golden something, right?
Yeah, so there was like two different ones. There was the kind of like a golden door,
Mm-hmm.
and then there was like a different one that was like at first it was like shown to me like a tunnel.
Yeah.
So those were two separate.
Mm-hmm.
I like almost like one was over
Yeah.
here, one was over here, kind of,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I never could really figure out when the door was put there,
Yeah.
but maybe it was always there. I don't know, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like at some point then I started guarding it
Yeah.
because we were sensing the
Yeah.
darkness or whatever.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, I'll send you
yeah.
the recording and you can watch it tomorrow now, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
All
I love you
right.
so much.
Thank you. Love you. Honor you and respect you.
You
Thank you
too.
infinitely. What a beautiful session. Thank you for it.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for it. Yes. Thank you
Bye
for the
bye.
healing too. Yes.
Oh, you did it.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Have a nice evening.
You too. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye.